There, that's working. Yeah, I think we're ready to roll. What's it saying up here? We are totally live. Hi, everybody. How are you? I'll give people a few minutes to get in here. I see Ant is here. Let's find home. There we go. And we're getting set up. Boy, that was a wild ride the past couple of weeks, wasn't it? Yeah, that looks just right. Fix that light, and I think we're in business. There's Cleveland. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm all set, but I somehow lost like 30 barber half dollars. I can't find them anywhere. That's really disturbing to me that that sort of thing would be even possible. How do you do that? Proving once again that the impossible is a regular thing around here. How about in this drawer? No. Well, they've run off. Who's in here? We got Mantic Coins, Jeffrey Boutaw. Jeffrey's here. Ray Chupp, Lincoln Central Coins, Tim Garrett, Zeke. Good old bunch of folks. Okay, we got some stuff to cover. Let me tell you, where's my notes? If I had a desk twice as big, I could lose 3 times as much stuff, I swear. It's not the area, it's the volume. There's Hoogie. Okay, let's see. Yep, that's the one I want. 10 people in here so far. For those of you not watching this live, during the live stream, we have a chat. We get right into it and yuck it up. And that's how we determine the winner of all this good stuff. Now, so far, all we have is a... I'm going to put my gloves on. Here's one. The magic. Nothing on my sleeve. See? There we go. Peter Bose. Anything new? All kinds of stuff new. Had some old stuff, but I seem to have totally misplaced. A box of barber half dollars. I really don't know how that happens. Found a Shawnee with boulders. Did you get the camel toe? That's my favorite one. I mean, it looks like a camel. You know, it looks like a toe. I could fake one, but it would not be appropriate. Steve Goering. Okay, listen up. We got some things going on. We've been having some serious lag issues, and the best thing I can tell you, if I can show you the screen, we're going to go to the screen here. Let's try this screen, and this might work. Let me see. Yeah, this is going to work, I think. Let's get this out of the road. One moment, please. There it is. Okay. If you start to lag, you go to your video, your browser video, and there's a button you can press. If it's playing, it'll be a square, and you can hit that square and pause the video. Give it, 5, 10, 15 seconds, and this will let your computer and possibly your cell phone or iPad or thingamajig, whatever you're using, give it some time to buffer so that the lagging will be less. Hopefully. Nobody really knows if that works. Hasn't been tried, but by God, we're going to try it. There's got to be a means of making things better. Oh boy, a whole bunch of people are showing up. We got 22 people watching. We can get going here. I subscribe to you, Mize. There's Mise en Place. There's a new face, been around about a week or so. There's Bill 457. Yeah, we got the big show. We got some changes to the big show, and I'll go over them. Now, the first big change, as you'll find in the description, this whole bunch of words and stuff. You gotta post the rules to your giveaway, which we're doing here. Next, there's no such thing as anybody having a greater chance than somebody else, because we got to be fair because of some reason I really don't understand. Do you have Pampers for sale? No, but I suspect for my birthday next week, I'll get a box of Depends. That's usually a thing they do when you go past the half-century mark. But no Pampers. Okay, yeah, it's PC politics. YouTube's trying to tighten up their game. They're trying to go straight and narrow, and just all kinds of things are happening. They're going to start labeling, all the stuff from PBS as state-sponsored. you know, let you know what's propaganda and what isn't. Well, okay. Well, anyway, we can still take donations, and that's the whole point here. Is this is a viewer supported giveaway. You know, we can give away a whole lot of stuff. I can't do it all by myself, by God. I know I'm good for the copper rounds every single week. I give away stuff on the coin class, which we totally missed yesterday, so we'll have to take care of that next week. Yeah, I got kind of excited. I was talking yesterday. Anyway, everybody has an equal chance, and we'll get into exactly how we select the winner. But one person is going to win all this stuff. We're just going to give it to you. That's about it. Pretty darn simple. There's a PayPal link in the description below the video, as Mantic says. And let's see if I can get that and copy it, because I'm not very skilled when I have a mouse and a glove. Here we go. HTTPS PayPal.me/KPV. I'm going to copy that and paste it over here in the link in the chat. There you go. And well, it's pretty much all about your support. You support the channel, and that makes it possible for me to add to the giveaway. So lots of support means lots of giveaway. And we got a bunch of stuff lined up here depending on how much support we get. I bet they will hire Red Diaper Babes to do it. Someone hired Ecstasy for internet in Europe. Oh, geez. Ken, it's weird being in a live stream with you while the sun is still up. Yeah, it is. It's been raining all day. I mean, geez, all day. It'll rain for 2 and 3 days in a row. Sometimes you get 2 feet of rain down here. And the river goes from, 50 feet, where it's just a trickle, to 80 feet. And then it's at my garage. Now, mind you, I'm a mile from the Swanee River. And it's been up to the garage. 1 more inch higher would have been in the garage. I got lucky there. But the highest it's ever been is still below the house by about that much. Does the Mint offer other countries' coins now? They do. The U.S. Mint does produce coins for other countries. I don't know if they market the darn things. You could check out their website, usmint.gov, or mint.us.gov, or mint.gov, or some darn thing. Just type in Google and where the hell's the U.S. Mint, and they'll figure it out. Yeah, that's Florida. It usually rains in the summertime every single day at 4 o'clock. Goes for 20 minutes and then cuts. Cools off, but it gets really humid. Well, we're getting that point right now, end of January, start of February. We get this wind. It gets really windy for like a week. And then it goes calm, and summer's here. So I'm looking really good. I'm really looking forward to that. It'll be nice and warm again. No more of this frigid 53 degrees, as a daily high. Gosh, I think I'm going to move south. I did kind of move south. I went from the 45th parallel to the 30th parallel. And that was pretty good to me. There's Marty Poles. Anthony Nepper. Cheapskate Coins. Now, Cheapskate, I have his link in the description. He's holding a 100 subscriber giveaway. So definitely get over there and check him out. Subscribe so he gives it away. And when he reaches that, it'll be a big event. Okay, now the Mantic Coins greatly supports this channel. And after yesterday's marathon event, a live stream that went on and on and on, it was a show that never ends. He earned the title of the Channel of the Week for this week. Should go on all week. And in the YouTuber coin community Facebook group, we got his thing up at the top. It's just a screenshot of his YouTube page, but that'll work. Hey, thanks, Ken. Check it out. He's got a good show. He doesn't swear as much as I do, and that's okay. It's not for everybody. It's we were raised that way. We were mean and throw rocks at girls. The silver was flowing on Mantic Coins. Did you see that? I have no idea what I want. I was like, I think my blood sugar was dropping. I felt passed out. So I went and took a nap for 4 hours. Come back out, and he's still going. I thought the darn thing had looped into, the previous show, and then looped into the next show after that. No, he was still going. God, that's endurance right there. Okay, let's see. We got some more stuff here. Oh, that's from last week. Polly Nichols. Polly. He's got a great channel. He's an old timer. He's been doing this, longer than me probably. He's got a great show. He's got this coin stash thing. He just runs it 24/7. It's a bot. But you get on there and you win stuff. And every now and then he jumps in and says hi to everybody. Ken, everything is blurry. Your face, your email address. Not my problem, baby. Nothing I can do for you. Try smacking the side of your screen with a boot or something. If it doesn't work, try it harder. There's nothing I can do about that. RPD. I think you got 16 or more. Yeah, it was a bunch. When you go to the tube, it's a bunch. So we'll probably add those in here. I might just scatter them on the carpet here, just roll around in them. That'll be fun. Here's number one coin hunter. Hammer. Use the hammer. If it doesn't work, get a bigger hammer. They make big ones, baby. If that doesn't work, I mean, they always got that one you swing on the crane. It's just a big, giant ball. You always see that in the cartoons. Like they use them all the time, huh? The smallest coin ever minted by the U.S. Mint is a Panama half centavo. The last coin we minted that I know of is a 2000 W 1000 kroner for Iceland. Okay. Yeah, they made some funny stuff out there, no question about it. And Corey's here. Okay, let's see how this works. Okay, in order to win this prize, we have some rules. You got to be 18 years old. If you are not 18 years old and you win this prize and I send it to you and you didn't say, oh, by the way, I'm under 18, you are required by law to send it back or you spend the rest of your life in prison. I'm not making this stuff up, right? But you got to be 18 years old to participate in winning this prize. If you're not, don't participate. So it's the honor system there. Next, in order to receive the prize, you must have a shipping address in the U.S. Okay, APO, I'm sorry, I'd love to, but it doesn't work. It's got to be U.S. Guam doesn't count. American Samoa doesn't count. Puerto Rico does. So, it's the way the mail works, because I'm like across the street from Puerto Rico here, across the river. So if you're in Germany, France, Australia, or 287 other countries, you can win the prize, but I ain't going to ship it. Right? And after 30 days, I start charging you rent and just take it back. And if you come down the driveway to get it, I'm locking and loading. That's how it works. So, going to be U.S. citizen, U.S. resident, 18 years old or older. And the more donations, the bigger the prize. That's as easy as it gets. Like I say, all I do is handle the paperwork. The big change is that these donations do not give you more entries. Everybody's in. You have one chance, and winner take all. So, how's that going to work? We're going to find out. We had Wednesday weeks. We ironed out all the legal hassles and found out what we had to do. And after watching Phoenix Van Life's video where she unwrapped one of the packages from a previous big show style event, it's not about the coins. It's not about the money. It's about spending the time with the grandchildren going over these coins and passing on that knowledge and building those memories and just sticking with the hobby. And it's a good thing. It's an absolute good. Nothing awful comes out of this. What if we pay for shipping? Then I still don't want to go through the hassle of filling out that form, looking up all the numbers, and no. Plain and simple, no. No international shipping. I killed that long ago. No. Any questions on that one? You got a Jimmy Page concert you pick? No, this is a Clash. Clash Guitar has a channel. Now he plays guitar. He does, coin roll hunting. He digs mud out of the crevices in the concrete downtown and sifts it out and finds gems. And let's see, he goes down to the river and gets into the rocks and sifts it out and finds, gold. So that's just a Clash Guitar pick. He's got a good channel. Check him out. And these are, little stuff I like to promote everybody else's channel. If you have a channel, don't be afraid to, say subscribe to each other, because it don't cost me nothing to subscribe to you. or anybody else, and it helps you out. I'm in Guam. I'm sorry, I can't help you. I can send it to your parents if they're in California, but I'm not shipping to Guam. It's not going to work. Sorry. That's the way it has to be. YouTube is rather strict, and we all got to toe the line. When I get into Guam shipping, I get into international stuff, and I ain't going there. I will do all sorts of things, but I can't ship international or outside of the U.S. Let's get that big prize big. That's it. That's the ticket, Jonathan. Okay, so I'm going to have a look. I know we, of all the people I was just mentioning, Phoenix Van Life, and you'll find her video right in the top of the descriptions here. She has us already started off with a $20 donation to kick this prize into shape. Check out my channel doing a giveaway. Okay, I'm going to make a note of you, Anthony. Okay, and if you would, there's an email address right here. How about, send me an email. I'll do a little note, and it's a geek. That's right, GAW. And hit the like button. Now remember, I still have this big giant sack of wheats over here. So every like, I'm going to add one of these wheats to the package. I like Guam. They got a lot of snakes, but Jesus, the whole thing's a beach. Come on. You got all the nice people. You got those blue-footed boobies. I like boobies. Yeah, the bird, Great place, but can't send stuff. Anyway, I'm going to check on, oh gosh, this is going to slow me down. I just loaded this and reloaded it and tweaked it. I'm going to reload PayPal and see if we have some support coming in. Because I know we're off to a little bit of a start, so we can do something. Oh, and also, if we don't get $20 in donations, whatever is in the prize package will roll over into next week's show. There we go. Wait for it. Come on, what are you doing? Things are happening. Oh, gosh, love you, folks. See, I didn't really know is this going to work? Are people going to support it without the personal incentive? And the answer here is a big yes. We've got Jonathan Raymond. He's helping out. He's pitching in with 10. Oh, also, the next rule, if you send by PayPal, which is pretty much the best way to do it, mark goods and services. Okay? I've got to send it back. We're going to let this one slide because it's not a whole lot. But it's got to be marked goods and services through PayPal. Okay, we got Ray. Ray Chupp is in with 10. JMB with 5. And Marty, God love him. How you feeling today, Marty? Is in with 1912. That's okay. That's no problem at all. And what we can do right now, I'll let that simmer on the back burner. Rogue Dragon Rider's here. Good to see you. Let's get some things added. We're going to start off, as I always do, with this big fat copper round. These are available if you want to buy them. They make a great gift. The kids love them, right? It's a big chunk of copper. And put them in the flip so they don't get fingered up. I always keep the gloves on when I handle these because I like them. They're handy. They're fancy. Look how pretty that is. It's a walking liberty design. It's 0.999 pure copper. So, hey, go with it. We're going to put that in. The Clash guitar pick is a prop and is not part of the prize. So I'll just keep sliding that over until we run out of room. But look at this. We've got $64 to play with. So I got just the thing for that. Okay. And these I'm going to keep kind of on their own little plate. Got a little card here. Okay. We got some Eisenhower dollars we're going to add into this package if this thing will focus. Now, I've learned the trick. You got to turn it black, really dark, and then all at once, take it away, and it kind of focuses. Okay, look at them. These are cameo proofs. Now, on Ike's, or on all the proofs, before 1977, 78, getting the cameo is a trick. The Mint hadn't really ironed out exactly how that worked. By 78, they started to have it. So most of your 78s and later are almost entirely cameo. It's really kind of rare to have not a cameo. But previously, 73, 74, those cameos are much more desirable. And getting them, well, you're looking pretty much at the earliest strikes off those dies. So I've got 73S, and these are all clad. Okay, we got all these Ikes. We got 73S with a deep cameo on there. Okay, we got the 74S, again, clad. Let me pick that up well, with a beautiful cameo. Look at that. You can see this from across the room. Let me flip that up. And when you can see it from this far away, that's my arm. Okay, and we can see that cameo from just about 3 feet away from that camera. And that's a heck of a good cameo. Here's a reverse on that. Black and white. We've got 76, which is 75 and 76, and we have both type 1 and type 2. Now the difference there is the thickness in the letters. You'll see the big blocky letters on the type 1, and you'll see the finer letters with angles in the edges on type 2. And again, an outstanding cameo in all of these. And then the 77 here and the 78. And these aren't so impressive with the cameo because so many of them do have that. But it is a nice, excellent, deep, rich cameo. Ooh, I don't want to drop that. It'll mess it up. And black and white on these. They're handy. You can shave with that mirror shine. Yes, you could, couldn't you? Done with mirrors. Okay, we're putting those in at $10 a piece. And somebody's going to be real happy. You got a nice set of, you're off to a full set of Ikes. Who likes Ike? Ike was one of the most popular presidents of all time. He kind of hides in the shadow because, you know, he built highways and stuff. But they loved him, man. They liked Kennedy. They loved Ike. His approval ratings were something like 85% for his entire term. That would be unheard of today. Man, they love that guy. The more donations, the bigger the prize, says Lincoln Central. That's right. Is this going to be a dollar entry? No, there's no such thing as an entry. Everybody has one chance and one chance only. Contributing to the channel supports the channel, and it's that support that makes it possible for me to add to the prize. Without the support, the prize would be like, you know, one of these things. Where is it? One of those copper rounds right there. So you guys make it happen as you always have. The big change in how it's done is everybody has a chance, right? If you don't contribute, you have a chance of winning. If you do contribute, you have a chance of winning. But if you don't contribute, the prize is going to be smaller. Nixon was the same way until he screwed it up with Watergate. I was never a big fan of Nixon. The first thing I remember of Nixon was where he was pointing to the map and said, "This is Cambodia, and we have crossed the border to Cambodia." That was Nixon. I don't remember Johnson, and that's okay. I was not a big fan of Johnson. He never got to cut that tree. He never got. No, have him cut that tree. Oh God, that was gross. Excuse me. I'm gonna wipe this off. It's a little hork. He keeps a record of entries. I used to. I cannot record. Putting in an entry, making a donation to the channel cannot improve your chances. It's got to be fair because of some reason that I am totally missing, but that's how we're going to do it. And really, it's not about who wins. It's the fact that somebody wins, and the coins will be appreciated. That was my mom's first word, Ike. But if you enter the he knows who, yeah, if you enter, I know who entered. One day I'll have a private channel. Baby, we can do anything. Okay, we added some Ikes, so I'm going to take this down to, we have $4 to work with, which is good because that's going to be part of the shipping. So I'm going to run over to PayPal and have a look, and if we got nothing there, we'll just keep on talking. What button do I press? That one? There we go. It does make things easier because I don't have to, you know, type in all those names. After Marty came in, we got support from Mantic. Oh, and it's also not exactly the amount you put. PayPal keeps a piece of the action, right? They're going to keep 30 cents plus 3%. So here, Mantic has put in 25, but I only have 23.97 to work with. But I think I could probably round that up just a bit. And we got Lincoln with 10. Oh, we're going to have a great show. And Elijah B with 4.5. We'll call it 5. Okay, 28, 29, 30, 23. We got $43 to work with. Jeez, I sure wish I had those darn barbers. They were real sweet. Let's add to this prize. What do you say? I got something here. I know you're going to love it. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Oh, it's on the bottom. Okay. I've been threatening them to put this in for a little bit. Now, here's a neat one. Scope. There's my thumb. No, that's my whole hand. Okay. Gone. 1858 was a very good year. We were still at peace with ourselves. These guys, the dimes they made in 1858, where did that go? Okay, they made like 1.5 million of these things, but there weren't a whole lot of collectors. There's about 1,000 surviving specimens. Now, what if we all got together and just started buying up 1858s in lower grades? We'd dry that market up pretty darn quick and send the price flying. Doesn't that make sense? Supply and demand? What if we organized ourselves and did that? Now, this particular specimen comes in at fine. It's a $15 value. The rim is excellent. It's not screwed up. You got good detail, full dentals on the front. We got some of the detail on the shield, the entire Liberty. Again, all the dentals. And we got just the start of some of the splits on the stars. And you'll find that right around here in the edges. So it's better than fine, but it's not VF. It's not quite that strong. It's a pretty darn decent piece. And with 1,000 surviving specimens, this is probably going to be your rare one of the day. Who knows, we might have one rarer. There we go. And we're going to slide that right over here to the prize. But I'm going to move Ike. And Ike and Ike. Ike and Ike. All the Ikes. And we'll just talk about them, because I don't want to put anything on top of Ike. Don't want to spike Ike. There we go. So we've got a round and some Ikes and that pretty little thing. Isn't that cute? It's like a coin, only smaller. Now that's a $15 value, so we still have a lot more to add. We've got 28 to play with. We'll let it float for a little bit and see where we can end up. Huh? What do you like better? You like copper? You like silver? You like that other stuff? One day we'll have some other stuff. Makes my nips hard. Dude, this is a family channel. I'm sure you mean catnip. Catnip. Awesome, I can't wait. 68D Kennedy DDO 2 FS101. You got one? Or is that what you want added? I'll see what I can do. I know a guy. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Who's what? When is that? Is that today? I really don't follow sports. But I can tell you the Eagles have already given up. They're laying down flat on the ground because they're dead. Graveyard dead. Eagles. The only good eagle? I can't say that. Here's a fine eagle right here. This is a good looking eagle right here. Okay, it's a little tarnished, but that's a decent looking eagle. Ken's cat bites him. He does. He bites me. He scratches me. I almost bled out. It was a darn shame. Silver eagle. There's an idea. Let me have a look and see if we can add. I've got a interesting silver eagle I'd like to add to this package. And if we get the support, where the hell did it go? Oh, I buried it. And I think we can probably get that support. Yeah. We have some more that came in. Maury has added, what, 5? May your eye. We have Ed N. I gotta watch those last names with 19. That's what I get. And the same with Steve M. 19. So there. 243, and that's 60, 70, 8, 9, 10, 11, 71. Okay, we got it. Yeah, let's talk about the Eagles, huh? In particular, Silver Eagles. We've got an uncirculated 2012 first release MS70. It's perfect. I'd say it's perfect for the day. Now all you need is a Pat's coin. You've got an elegant surface on these. It is a flawless coin. It's slabbed by NGC at MS70. We'll look at the back. Here we are. Look at the shine on that. This is going to stay beautiful for years. Now it is 90% silver, 1 ounce, fine silver, 0.9 or some darn thing. Maybe it's 0.9 something. But we're going to add that in. And look how you got the copper and you got the silver. And they're just about the same size. I don't want to put this on top, so I'll just put it nearby. There we go. Copper, Walker, Silver Walker. That's why I like these. It's a wonderful design. The reverse is different. This favors the $half, whereas this is, is its own design. Great looking eagle. Outstanding detail. There, we'll put that right in. Now these have a retail value of 54. I'm putting it in at 50 because it'll work out just right. Well, that's not too bad, and we still got a little bit to work with. So thank each other. Now we have a nice little prize coming in. We got, oh, I lost my place. We've got here copper eagle, silver eagle, perfect. 1858 half dime with a surviving population of 3,000. And remember, we still have all those Ikes over there, somewhere over there. Pure silver minus 0.01. Okay, so it's the same. It's 0.999. I never read these things. 1 ounce fine silver. Well, they are gorgeous. I mean, that's just a handsome looking coin. I got my first one back in '86, and I promptly screwed it up, but it was still good for silver. But the shine when they're when they're superior grade, you get a great sharp strike on just every facet and feature of this coin. Blinding. Yeah, you can shave with that one. There, we'll put this all together. And that's not a bad little prize. All by itself, we got a good start. How is this working? Entries, giveaways. You can donate to the channel, and it supports the prize, right? This is a community-sponsored giveaway. You can send cash by PayPal. It does not give you any extra additional chance. That's the key. I cannot give one person favoritism over another simply because, they paid for the prize, because that would not be fair. It might make sense. Now, if you can't send money, you can send coins. This one comes in from Scott Hugenboom and Hoogie's Hobby Shop. Hoogie's, what is it, Hoogie? Hoogie's Hobbies. And this, we're going to open up and see what's going on. He sent this to add to the prize. So there's lots of different ways you can contribute. Hoogie, there he is, Hoogie's Hobby Shop. It's supposed to be really nice. I think it's empty. You hear anything? Comes right. Here's another eagle. Where'd he go? Here's an eagle. That's another good eagle to see because it means you got something good in the mail. So we're going to add that in. And so the prize is bigger than the donations let it be. And anything you want to send in, we'll improve the package, improve the prize, and somebody will give it one person's going to get all of it, and that's how we do it. Minimum community contribution be, $1. Remember, PayPal keeps 30 cents and 3%. So if you send $1, I get 67 cents. I put 67 cents in value into there. So something like that, I just kind of figure, okay, thank you. How much are we up to? I don't know. I don't have the totals on that, but we got 50 over here. $2, $15. There's 70, 65, 7. These Ikes are $10 a piece. The 78 is actually a little higher. It's like 11 1/4. But there's another 60 on all this, right? That's 100 and some darn thing. 110, 160, 167 is the retail value of this. And this is actually 54 is what Numis says. So 171, and some of the ice will be a little bit better. Plus whatever's in the magic box. That's not too bad. This stuff is undervalued. I get this stuff for a pretty good price sometimes, right? I mean, these, the copper rounds, you'll see these on eBay. You can pay anywhere from $3 to $5. Sometimes they want, you know, $8.99. What? I use Numis pricing, and if you want to look at this, where's my little card? Let's look at that half dime. Now, I call it fine. You might call it, you know, fine plus, or I don't think it's very fine. I think the detail on the shield, you're missing some edge work. Her gown, it's not quite strong enough. You do have some stars that are split, but only on one side. And the reverse, the leaves, doesn't quite have the detail that would support a very fine grade. So I call it fine. It's a decent one, no question about it, but it's not very fine. But it's fine plus. And I mean, what do you look at? Do you want to look at the red book? Let's see what that says. Do we look at the red book? Do we look at NGC for the slab, for example? Because they'll say like 78 bucks. All right, let's look at that. Where is it? That dime. Here we are. 1858. Wrong page. 1858. Oh, let's see. Where are you? There you are. In fine. Let's look at it. There we are. 1858 in fine. The red book says $20. There you are. That's what they say. 1858 in fine, $20. Mind you, this is now 3 years old. I'm putting this in at 15. I had one fellow complain by email that you know, I was overvaluing these things, and they weren't worth that much. They weren't worth, you know, half. And then he's demanding free entries. So I said, you know, you want it so bad, but it's valueless, right? To hell with you. Anyway, then I got a nice letter from YouTube. So I'm sure he's going to embezzle me or some darn thing. But he ain't going to get it. But to hell with him. He can't get into the chat anymore. Use PayPal goods and services at Anthony Nepper. The more donations, the bigger the prize. I mean, you know, we've had this package up to several hundreds of dollars. The biggest was 2 weeks ago, where the whole thing was worth $550, and that's using Numis values. Yes, overvaluing. You're overvaluing. Those aren't worth nothing. I need some free entries because I'm special, or I'm going to turn you in. So he calls the Gestapo. Whatever, man. He wins. I ain't sending nothing. His mother could win. I'm going to send her, you know, something that probably I shouldn't mention. USA Corn Book has fine at 25. I find Numis Media, I'll give you the link right here, has pretty much the most accurate prices. It's the best reflection I've seen. Copy, and I'll paste. It's the closest reflection I've seen of realistic values. $15 for a coin in, you know, acceptable shape here, not screwed up, with 1,000 surviving specimens. That's not too bad. You can look up the 2012. Let me see what you can see. If anybody wants to look up the 2012 Silver Eagle P MS70, and this is NGC first release. You know, so you get the baseball card holder. Some people like those. They want to collect, you know, one of each holder too. That's okay for silver stacking. Do get one of everything. They're nice. You have sound? Can you hear me now? I have sound, but I'm the only one talking. 2017 Red Book has 1858 halftime for 25 for fine. It's in there. What came in takes care of the cost of putting this together and shipping and all that. SOB 3 cent with CUD. That's same back here. Here's that 3 center. and that's been reserved. Somebody's taken this. That's the Cud City, we call this one. There we go. Have a look at 1865 and Very Good, which I call this. If we can have a look, it's in a holder. Let's take it out. Put it on a little card. All right, 1865. Now, I call it Very Good. You can determine for yourself, is that an acceptable grade rating? I've got a complete liberty, hair, ear details, complete rim, and on the back, I've got plenty of detail here, and a couple of giant cuds and die cracks around the whole darn thing. The ribbon is clearly delineated. I call this Very Good. There are very, very few lines in the vertical columns. That's not VF plus. Let me show you that. I've got another one right here I was going to add. Now this one with the cuds has been spoken for. Okay, where's this one? Here's what VF looks like. No, this is what XF looks like. I'll put them side by side. You can tell me which one. Now I tend to be a bit conservative on the grading. There's an 1867 XF. Okay, I've got a couple of the dots in their hair on the coronet are, a little bit worn. Not too bad, but she's got all the hair, a little soft above the ear and down in the back of her neck. Okay, 1867, and that one's Very Good. Looking at the backs. Okay, I've got almost all the lines across. Now, a little bit of weakness is, that's acceptable even in XF, but the rest of the details are exquisite. Whereas over here, I got no darn lines. Anyway, I was going to add the XF, this one. I was going to add that in with $40 in donations. You can look up what the value is on your price list. And if you don't think these are, fair prices, that how I account for stuff here, don't contribute, that's a nickel. Buy me some vintage silver bars. SJ here? How are you? No, you're going to miss your LCS. He closed? Ain't that a darn shame? Okay, so what I do is, I hunt for decent deals so I can get them into this package so we can make it big and put it in somebody's hands. There's money in your PayPal. We'll take a look quick. And JC Wheeler showed up. Okay, we ended up with Steve over there. 71, we added that. Yeah, we got $21 still to work with. So we can keep adding to this. I'm going to run and take a look and see if we got some more support. Yep, I can't call them entries anymore because they're not entries. It's just community support. And we ended up with Steve. Where's Steve? Just a moment. Here's Mantic, Lincoln, EB, yep. I didn't write it down here. Elijah. Yep. Maury. Steve. There we go. Okay, we got some more coming in. Oh, we're going to have a great prize. Corey has jumped in with 4.5. We got Matt Penn with 10. Now, Matt and everyone else, whenever you send in support for the channel, because I am using this stuff to purchase coins and giving away the coins, we need to send it in by goods and services. Okay, I do a lot of business on PayPal. I mean, outside of just the big show, and I don't need them to say you're through because you didn't pay, 30 cents and 3% on a $2 entry last week. I don't need that. So I surrender 3% and I'm square with them. Okay, Dave W with 5. I totally lost my place. There's Marty again. He's going to pitch in 19. Rosalind, 4.5. Koi, 1.5. And Lincoln with 24 more. There we go. What are we adding here? 15, 20, 30, 40, 44, 45, 65, 69 more on top of the 21. We have $90 we can add into this. And that's how that works. Okay, let's go get that one because it was real nice and pretty. Where the hell did it go? Dude, I keep stuff all over the place here. Okay, 1867. XF. We're putting that in to use up 40 of these donations. Yeah, the mouse gets kind of stuck sometimes. And we ended with Lincoln. Good. Okay, where to go? Scope. There we go. XF. I'm putting that into account for $40 of the support that's been added. And of course, everyone here thanks you, including Miss Liberty here. And 1867 was a very good year. The war was over. Grant was president. The Reconstruction was well underway in the South. And it was less of an occupation by this point than a Reconstruction. Great shape. Now around this one, you've got some die cracks here and there. Just they don't really add up to much. You've got a wonderful clash. You find it here. Now these are solid nickel, and among the smaller coins that we've ever produced. And have a look at it. And you get some more clash there by America. And somebody's gonna like this. These 3 centers are pretty cool. Where the hell's my notes? Did I make notes? I totally lost my little sheet. I got little cheat sheets everywhere here. Oh, there it is. And we'll just put that right in. I do not have the mintage, but the surviving population on these is typically less than 5,000. And they're still affordable in decent grades. Get yourself one. They're a lot of fun to have around. Check PayPal, he says. I checked you. And Bill J has just sent some in so we can add more to the prize. It's not the smallest. Smallest U.S. coin we ever made was the dollar, no, the 3-cent silver. It's a little smaller than the gold dollar. And that was 0.8 grams. Just a third of a penny. Just a pinch of silver is all that was. You know, it was made for little old ladies to take out of the change purse in line at the supermarket, you know, to pay for like a, pile of cat food. Just count them out. What do they do? Just give them $1, put it back in your can, get up the road. Mise en place says, can or anyone else know any company using the old DuPont Mylar D equivalent in their flips? I'm looking for long-term copper coin storage, or should I consider the old cotton bag and envelopes? You're looking for unplasticized vinyl. It doesn't have the softeners in there, and this is what I carry. Is you'll see them right below. Let me pull these up. There we go. Unplasticized is what you want. They're going to be stiff. That's the thing. You get these stiff flips because they're not softened. And it's the softeners that get out and screw up your coins. Now, if these aren't good enough, you have good quality coins, say over $50. These are 50 cents, right? They're durable. They're acrylic. They're inert. This is a urethane foam, which doesn't leach out. It's going to hold up to the UV. You still want to store them in the dark. PVC plastic is softer. Yes, but you want to stay away from the softeners because the softeners are able to leach out. Right? Get away from those. Now these flips that I have, they're $8 a hundred. They're handy. They're designed for long-term storage. These are made by Guardhouse. And the acrylic, 50 cents. I mean, if you got a $50 coin, step up to this. You can throw that across the room and your coin will be protected. But the foam core holds your coin in suspension so the coin doesn't contact either the top or the bottom of the holder. So you don't have any, cabinet where Mylar even flips, your coin is in direct contact with the surface. So, geez, you hit that with a hammer, you're still going to screw it up. These, you can drive over them. These are well worth it for the better coins. protect your better coins. They're your investment. The more donations, the bigger the prize. That's how it works. There's high wall silver. If you crease it and it stays clear, it's PVC. Okay, here's a new one. We'll take that and give that a crease. Now, you can decide on that. I can pull up the box it comes out of and show you that. Looks pretty clear to me. Maybe a little by fine. You know, I don't know if that's a strong test. What's in here? Get that out here. There we go. This is Guardhouse 2x2 double pocket flip, unplasticized vinyl, UPVC. So UPVC is what that is. And people swear by them. I'm very happy with them. Donator, says Jeff Jocelyn. Jeff is a new face here. Heavy metal silver. How much for the red boxes? They're $1.50. Where are they? There you go. They're $1.50. The problem with these, I can't ship this USPS first class. They're a little bigger than the envelopes, but I can take 3 of these, right? Ship them in the acrylic holders fit in these too. I was showing this off the other day. They're 2x2. Anything fits. Okay. 3 of these, 300 of these plastic flips shipped $33. So it's actually the same price as 100 of them plus shipping, $3. Except by sending 3 together, well, you get the free box. In effect, it's the same price as 100 times 3. So that's good. And let me get back in because we got a few things to work on. We just added the, let's see, the 1867 3 center at $40. So I got 50 to work with. And people are saying, hey man, check your stuff. So I'm going to come over here and check my stuff and see how much we can add. Yeah, the only thing, if I'm not typing in the names, I don't have the spreadsheet adding stuff up for me. Jonathan Raymond, what have you done? Okay, let's see. There's Sylvia. Thank you, dear. We ended up with James Owens. Here we go. We get Sylvia. SJ is putting in $9.41. We have Bill J with 14 1/4, 15. Bill J. And we got Jeff Joslin is copying in with $9.41. We want to thank you there. Just new. This is a community-supported giveaway. You guys contribute to the channel, and I'm able to add to this package. Then Jonathan Raymond. Yeah. And then again, Jonathan Raymond. Is one of these a payment, Jonathan Raymond? Could that be it? Let me get back over here. Jonathan Raymond, is one of these a payment? I have not sent an invoice. Yeah, I mess up with that. You meant to send 10? Okay, I'll send 100 back. Yeah, that's no problem, baby. If you do make a mistake, let me know. But I have had, I had a fellow who sent in some entries back when we were doing that way, and he didn't win, so he said, I want my money back. Okay, even though the value was already added to the package and it's gone out the door, and the person receiving it says, oh boy, I'm getting good stuff. He decides, I'm going to take that back out. That was kind of shady. That wasn't really great. Steve Benbow says, so I'm new here. How do you get entered in the raffle? It's not a raffle, it's a giveaway. Can't have a raffle. I've got Florida state law says, if you're going to have a raffle, we're just going to throw you in prison. Because free thinking, critical thinking adults with the ability to choose their own actions aren't allowed to do things like that. Or some damn thing. So we're going to announce how we do the giveaway, how we select a winner a little later on. I'm at 91 now. Just need 9 more to trigger the giveaway. Chesapeake, You find his link down below. He's having a 100 subscriber giveaway. You probably want to get over there. So, yeah, Jonathan, I'm only going to count you as 10. Because I see, $100. I'm going to send that one back right now, Jonathan, without further ado. And thank you for the sentiment, and I understand that is a mistake. We'll refund that part. There. If you do make a mistake, we'll understand. And we're going to continue here. Refund. Issue refund. Click. It stopped working. There it is. Okay, Jonathan, your $100 is back. And we thank you for the 10. We will definitely add some goods with the 10 that you added. Boy, I look up, I see $100. That's more money than I ever heard of my whole life. Can you believe that? So you've got that back, and you can check that as well. Okay, let's have a look. We got $50 to work with, and we have SJ, Bill J, Jeff J, and Johnny Ray. Have at it 10, 20, 30, 45. So I got $95 to work with. We can do some nice stuff. What do you like? Do you like big, little? You want to open the box and see what's in there? We'll just add that in a little later. God forbid Florida do anything that actually helps the folks who live. It would cost me $7,000 to $10,000 to Bitcoin is crashing. You better get this stuff then. Well, who knows, man? I don't know anything about Bitcoin. I have no Bitcoins. I got lots of this stuff. Anyway, instead of Florida, I'd have to register as a business and go nonprofit and then hold one arm in the air at all times, sign my life over, work for the government, hire 14 people just to keep track of stuff so I can send taxes in. Dude, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Oh, one more thing. At $600, if I give away $600 or more in value, I got to send a 1099 to you and another copy to the government. So we ain't going to be going to no $600 prize. We can do $599.99, right? But I can't do a $600 prize because I ain't doing tax forms. Okay, let's get some stuff added. We just saw this guy. Where the hell did it go? That's not it. Here we go. I've got a fine 1933. There's a mint mark on it. What was it? S. 1933 Walking Liberty $50. Fine condition, great rim, solid fields, not screwed up. A decent gosh darn coin. Now it's a bit dark. It's got a lot of toning on there. Look at the back. There's the eagle winking at you. There's the S, nice and shiny. Okay. $50. Good shape. The value on this, according to Numis, is $18 market value. And we're going to add that in because people like $50. And I couldn't add a barber because I got 30 of them here and I don't know where they are. The hell they go. Okay. That's 18. And I've got 2. What's that one? 10. Let's go small. Let's go small. Do you like a penny? Or do you want to go smaller? Because I can do a half a penny. You want to do a half a penny? Or a penny? Add silver proof set. Not an option. And I sent what I had. Well, so I have some that are packed up and they're heading out. Silver. They want silver. That's all you want is silver? Okay, we'll get rid of the girls here. Alrighty, I can do that. We can oblige. 6. Okay, we got 1925. We got 1926. There she is. We got no card to put these on. We got 1928. There we go. We got more. Let's get this out of the way. 1926 S. Now you're seeing all these are very good, they're They're good plus. They're not quite very good, but they're a whole lot better than good. 1929, there's a D right there on the left of her foot. And I got another one here. Where to go? 1930. There we are. Now, all of these are pretty much the same in grade. I'll put that under the big view here. Where are my cards? And we'll have a look at them. But you got 6 different dates on the standing Liberty quarters. I've done these before, and it's a good way to get started on a set of quarters. Because here you're getting, I can't see anything. There you go. Here you're getting something a bit older. You got teens, 20s, 30s, you know, on the standing Liberty quarters. Good solid rims. I'll flip them over. We'll take a look at the Eagle. And you got 6 dates. So these come in at $6 a piece. And you're going to find that to be a pretty reasonable price, especially if you look them up in the Red Book. They're probably like $38 a piece in there. But $24 is what these account for. And we'll have a look at those. You got solid rims, good birds. There's a whole flock of them. Now I'm in Florida. So I see this every spring. Except they're heading north, which is that way. Oh, that's how that works. In the spring, they go that way. Yeah, so we'll add those girls right in there. Let me slide them right off. So we need silver proof sets. That's what you want to see, huh? Okay, we had 1926, 1925, 1926S, 1928, 1929D, and 1930. Well, that's not too bad a little prize. 6 gush. There's some silver. $1.50 of silver. You made it to 100 subs. Outstanding. Outstanding. Chesapeake, Cheapskate Coins. I keep saying Chesapeake. You're going to find his link in my description down below. You'll find it, if I can move this, somewhere down here. Okay, now he's having a 100 subscriber giveaway. And get to watch and check it out and see what's going on. And probably want to subscribe. Ezekiel says, I sent 5 on the 1st. Did you get it? It was for the big show. Yes, I did. I'm sure of it. Okay, we got 5 more to work with. We took off 18, then we took off 24, then we added 5. So 77, 57, 53, 58 still to work with. Okay, where'd those go? Oh, let me get rid of Cut City here. I don't want to lose that. I don't want to accidentally drop that in. Okay, we got silver, so I'm going to add a piece of history, and we're going to put in that, that's not it. We're going to put in that ½ cent. Now, it's a bit worn here, but let's talk about this for a bit. It's copper. Yeah, it's tired. It's worn. No question about it, right? But it's an 1804. You see the point on the top of the 4? So it's a plain 4. Let's flip it over. What makes this one special is right here you have some stems right coming out. Stems on either side. Now, this is a 2, but it's tough to see in this camera. The 1804 plain 4 with stems has a surviving population of an estimated 300 pieces. This is a rare coin. You thought that dime was rare. This one's kind of getting right up there into the really, really rare stuff. But it's a bit worn. So now you can have age and rarity. Okay, now we just work on quality after that. I subscribe to everyone that has content. Outstanding. Okay, this one comes in at $45. It's not a terrifically, expensive piece. Now, part of it because of its extreme wear here, right? But the 1804 with stems, 300 surviving specimens, and that's no fooling. Anytime you see an 1804 with stems, you snatch it up. You might have content someday. Well, he might subscribe to you someday. Shelly, make some content, make a video. It doesn't have to be great. I can guarantee you your first video is going to be awful, right? So just, show us your coins. You don't have to be the star. I mean, what? You think I'm going to get famous with this face? Look, the coins are the star of the show. Okay, show the coins, because really that's what most of the folks want to see. That's what they want to talk about. They don't care about me. They don't care about my cat. They don't care about my feelings. We're putting that guy right in here. There you go. What do we got here? We got a 3 cent. We got a half cent. We got 50 cents. Quarter. 10 cents. Dollar. And those 6 Ikes right up there. Ken, you're famous to me. I'm the most famous person I know. I think. I did back in the day. I lived in Albany, New York. I worked in a restaurant on Wolf Road, which, you know, in Albany is the strip, right? For let's go out on Friday night and go to the place where we can be seen. And you get dressed and you head out and you take a couple of credit cards because, I mean, the freaking coffee was $5. And this is 30 years ago. Anyway, I'm working there and they had the Tyson fight. He was popular. He was real important at the time. He was kicking everybody's butt. And Don King comes in. Of course, Don King's just south of Albany. He comes into the place, and well, I fed Don King one time, so that's my claim to fame. Okay, we put in 45. I can't even see this. What number is that? Minus 18, minus 24, minus 45. There you go. So we still got a little bit to work with. Nice. Yep, fed Don King, and later that same week, I fed the girl who read the news on the local TV news channel. Yeah, that's no fooling. I did all the cooking. I made the French fries. That was my job. Now John B and Bill W have kicked in, and Misfit did too. And I'm missing $100. Oh, that's Jonathan. There we go. Let's add a little here. We got another 4.5, another 4.5, and another 3. Now, when you do send in donations to the channel, make sure you send it by goods and services. If it comes in friends and family, they're going to catch up with me someday, I'm sure of it, and take it away. Well, we'll just square that up, I'm sure. But if you could, it would be a big help if you hit goods and services. And Catherine is helping out with $21. Outstanding. So 21, 24, 28, 33. And we got 13 from before. So we still have 46 to work with. God, what are we going to do with all this? What was that next one I had? What are we missing in here? Oh, yeah, we want to get some pennies in here. I got these not too long ago, and really, they're gorgeous. I've got a bunch of them. They are must-haves, and I got piles of them, and they're exquisite. Let's go to the scope. This is not Wednesday wheats, but I got to put these in. I've got 43 steels that are just gorgeous. There's no rust on these. They are brilliant. They're battleship gray. They're sky blue. It's the color of my grandmother's hair, these guys. I've got the 1943 and 1943D. And you got to see these to believe them. We'll put that over here and just flash them around just a little bit. That is brilliant original luster. If these were copper, they would be screaming red. Let me flip these over. Now the 43s I priced at 8. The 43D at 10. So they go in at 18. And if you look up on Numis, you're going to find these are in MS64. And these are at least that. Now these are gorgeous coins. They value at 13 and change each. But we don't have to add to the package according to the numbers. We have a little bit of range to play with. Okay, so I'm adding these at 18. Right? Because it doesn't have to match the, we're just accounting for the change here. So there's 18 off of 46, 8, that's 28. Yeah, we got some room left. Here we go. Silver, huh? Okay. Here's $10 in silver. I've got 1941, 1942. Ain't she pretty? 1940 something. 1943. These are all circulated. 1944. 1945. But they're not screwed up. I value these at $2 a piece. You're going to find at average grades they go from 2.25 to 285 or some darn thing. $2. I mean, you're talking silver. Here we go. Good solid rims, great detail. They come in typically fine to very fine. But you got 5 different dates for your mercuries. None of these have mint marks. This might be a little bit better than fine for sure. That's quite a decent one. But in 1942 was a pretty common date for the mercury dimes. So $2 is right. There you go. That's the 43. Here's a 44. Again, excellent detail on these. 45. And somewhere in the 45. The economy was picking up, so they spent more dimes. But some of these are just, ain't a thing wrong with them. Solid rims, good fields. They don't have, scratches across them, axes in their heads. They're not bleeding purple oil. There we go. I'm putting those in at $2 a piece. Let's have a look at this package so far. We got this big, giant, heavy thing. Heavy thing it is. Okay, we got a 43 steel, 43D steel. We got a 1804 half cent. Pretty tore up, but fully legible, fully readable. We got 1933. What is that? Walking Liberty half and fine. 6 different good and better standing Liberty quarters. Got a big fat copper round. This little guy right here is an 1858 dime. 1867 extremely fine 3 cents. And we're going to add 5 mercury dimes. Just like that. Let's spread them around. You can just roll in this stuff. And one person's going to get this. And there we go. There's some dimes. I'm going to have to move this. And we still have all them Ikes. Don't forget those. There's $60 right there. Easy. Right? You started counting for the cameo on those. Yeah, you can probably do a little better than $6 a piece if you were to sell those. Okay, let me make a note real quick of who was last there. And that was Bill. Yep. And $10 a piece, there we go, is $10. Subtract 10. And we have 18 to play with. Now, still got to ship the stuff out. So we're going to draw that down just a bit. Where are we? There's home. Come back to here. There. Jeffrey's here. Which Jeffrey? We got Jeff Bartaw. We got Jeff Schumar. We got Jeff and Jeff. Zikapoka, I can't read, so I tend to keep it online through PayPal. Outstanding. Now, if you send it by this email, pay attention, because if you miss by 1 letter, this girl named Kimberly gets it, and she ain't giving it up. She has made that perfectly clear. She's keeping it. Pull it, Dick. This is a family channel. I didn't say, that was another comment that somebody erased. Okay, that's one nice stash of coins. Yeah, it is. This is what we do every week, only we were doing it before. The people who had the chance of winning were the people that built it. Now we have to do it that anybody has a chance. Everybody in the world has a chance to win this. Yeah, that's going to work great. You must be 18 years old, right? You must live in the U.S. You must have a U.S. shipping address. If you don't meet those qualifications and you somehow win, you will be disqualified. And I will not ship you these coins, and I'll give them to somebody else. And if you don't think that's fair, come on. Come on. You remember that movie, The War? We'll have it out. Pull the missent PayPal. Ah, yes, pull it. Pull it, Dick. See Dick. See Dick pull. See Dick pull it from PayPal. All right, let me get over to PayPal and see if I can help Dick. If you send it to the wrong address, I can't help you because it's not here. Okay, Dustin. Oldies. Dick, I don't see you. I don't see you, Dick. Give him a quick button press and say I sent the wrong address. Because they get, typos. But that is how it works. I can't help you. Okay. Dustin. with 19 oldies. God love you with 4.5. What do we got here to play with? I got $35 to play with is what I got. All right, let's get this in. We did silver. Now we do copper. See, I'm a copperhead. I just love copper. It's beautiful. I mean, you get colors in there, right? If the copper mix isn't quite right, you get stripes and striations. You get these woody coins, right? Even in this, where back in the day, there were 100% copper. But if you have some imperfections in the mix, maybe they threw in a piece of tin. Whoops. Yeah. You don't think the government tried to rip people off? Come on. They do it to this day. But back in 1838, they tried to make the pennies out of 100% copper. But you sometimes get these beautiful striations to it. Great color. Let's have a look. And this is very good large cent for 1838. Great tone on here. Chocolatey brown, but you got these light streaks in there. We'll look at the back real quick. And the back is more uniform. There we are. And the detail is consistent with very good. Probably a little bit better, but not quite good enough for fine. Okay, you get a good solid rim. It's not messed up. Got a little bit of doo-doo in there, in around the tiny points. Because they didn't wash their hands back in 1840, 1841. 1 cent. No, they didn't invent soap until I was like 7 years old. Make sure you use soap. What's that, a new thing? There she is. And as usual, as you get more wear on these liberties, she looks like a man. Should be like Duke or Zeke or something. No, not Zeke. Jack or Jake. Yeah, that's a Jake, not a Jane. But you do have some detail in the hair. So we're going to put that in at $26. We'll put that in there. So you got 2 pieces of copper. That ain't too bad. I think we can live with 2 pieces of copper. Here, half and that thing. What do we need? We got ½ cent, 1 cent, 3 cent, 10 cent, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. 1, 1. Okay, we don't have copper. We got a couple of steels. Yeah, we got copper, steel, silver, crazy silver. We need to add some, this will eat it up, some nickel. Okay, we got a 1920. Because, dude, I know you have kids somewhere in your family. Somewhere you know some kid who's going to get a buffalo nickel. Okay, the 1920 is very good. We're putting this in at $4. These are affordable. Get the kid a buffalo nickel. What you can do with a buffalo nickel and like a 12-year-old, I mean, you're talking, you can get the whole back lawn mowed. Seriously. Hey, can I have one of the buffalo nickels? Yeah, can you mow my back field? Get started early because it's 2 acres back there. And I got a 1928 and very fine. This one's quite nice. Let's have a look at the back on this. You get that black diamond here. Here he is. And that's the 1920, very good. Just a touch of a horn on him. Just a touch of a nub. But he's a proud beast, I can tell you. Got all his legs. Got all his feathers in the front. Hiding in there. And on the 1928 in VF, this is a $5 coin. The Philly mints are much more populous. But in VF, it's good for $5 still. And here we go. We got most of his horn, just missing that top edge. And you got a little more detail. And 1, 2, 3, 4 legs. Good looking buffalo. But dude, you want to get your workshop swept up? You hold this up. So hey, you, teenager boy, get over here. I need this wood, this whole stack moved over there. Then sweep it out, clean it up, and then put it back. Yeah, I don't care if it's 10 cords of wood. You want this nickel? Look at it. That's a buffalo nickel. Somebody would be happy with that. So we're going to add that into the package. There we go. And that is going to bring us to, where are we? 29, 34. We put in the big one was 26. That's the large cent. And then these come in. That's, what is that? Oh, 26. 8 left. And we put in 4, and 5. So we're even right now. That ain't too bad. There. We got half a cent, 1 cent, old cent, big cent, little cent, nickel. We don't have a 2 cent. We got a 3 cent. We got quarters. We got dimes. We got dollars. We got a $half dollar. Well, I think we've covered everything but 2 cents and 20 cents. So that's not too bad. And somebody's going to win this one. What time we got? 4:20. It's 4:20. Pass it to the left. I don't smoke dope, but I went to college. You know, I'm cool. Let's find out where I am. There we go. And how we look. Okay, crisis averted. I don't know what the crisis was. Free girl Amy Smith has joined us. Just in time to win the prize. Catherine, Lincoln Coins. You know if he said he got my PayPal. Catherine, I have you recorded here with 20. Let me look. 21. Yep, right after Bill J. I got you right here. Yeah, now that doesn't give you additional entries, okay? Nobody has more chance than anybody else. We'll do it different ways. Sometimes we'll draw a number. Sometimes we'll, pick a letter. Sometimes we'll do a trivia. Sometimes we'll take a list of names out of chat. Marty, I got yours way back. You sent in, I got 19. So you covered pretty much, say, 4 of these. Let's say 6, 12. You probably covered 3 of these, just you, or perhaps all the dimes and one of the steels or one of the ikes. That's what you folks are doing. Everybody pitches in, and we put together a great prize, and somebody's going to get it, and it'll be a good prize. Look at these buffaloes. You don't think you can get your lawn mowed for a buffalo nickel? Seriously, if you just save your change, when you're 85 years old, you don't have to work ever again. You just give it to the teenage kids. Here you go. Take out my dishes. Here you go. Do my laundry. That's what I got from my grandmother. I'll give you a nickel. Of course, her nickels are never any good. They were just, regular nickels, and they smelled like mothballs. You ever smell mothballs? It's real tough because you get their little legs apart. Yeah. Must be getting close to 600. Let me look over here. Oh, no. But we're well over 4. I could tell you that. This is about 460. I should have wrote the balance down before. I think it was around here. I can't do math. This is so hard. Math is hard. I got a calculator to do this. Let's see. Let's take this number and subtract. I think this might be the number. Folks, this is probably about a $450 package right now. You can add it up. We got who's good with math? Okay, we get the Ikes, $60. We got the First Strike, 54. You got the large cent, 26. 5 dimes, $10. You got the 2 steel cents over here, 18. You got the 2 buffaloes. What are we at? 5 and 6? Yeah. You got the 33S Walker, 18. You got the 1804 half cent, 45. You got the 3 cents nickel XF 1867 at 40. And that's actually a little above. We have an 1858 half dime, no, regular dime, 15. You got 6, 12, 24, 36. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 6. Wow, I'm off there. We're going to leave it in. That's 36. Yeah, I put it in at 24. How did I come up with 24? 6 times 4. This is so hard. Okay, there it is. We're going to go with it. And a couple bucks of this thing. What's the total on that? Anybody? 50 watching. And then we're going to add, 48 wheats. My grandmother gave me $3 and then would deduct for lunch. End up with $1 a day. And that's $1. Give me the money for lunch. Gosh. No, my grandmother, we just worked. We didn't get the $1 a day. All we got was, whatever was cooking. And usually it was something she shot or killed or picked or grew or found on the road limping along. She didn't go quite all the way to roadkill, but by God, if it was maimed, it was gamed. Okay, we got 49 likes. Let me get a bag because we're gonna need that's too small. I need the bigger bags. There we go. We're gonna add some of these common date wheats to the package. All right, for every like we got, you say we got 49 likes, 51 likes. I can't get these apart. You know they're strong bags. It's like the bags you get at Walmart with your food in it. You can't get them open. Okay. Now these are 40s and 50s. There might be a few others in there. I don't really know. I don't really care. And we're just going to make sure there's at least 50 in there. Okay, does that look like there's at least 50? We'll hold up 50. Yeah, okay, good. We're going to add that in, and the kids are going to like it. There's not a whole lot of value here. They're just common, circulated. They've been picked over, but the kids are going to like it. So we're going to add that into the package. You know, there. Now you got an 8-year-old who's just going to go freaking lose his mind. Look what I got. It'll work. What's up, BB? Hey, it's Bradley. And now I'm going to give one more check over here at the, where the hell is it? The PayPal. See if anybody has anything at the end. And if anybody sends in more, we'll just roll it over into next week so we can get a good start. Yeah. Maybe Raymond will send $100 again. Dick Opoka. I see you. I see you here. You've added $10 to the package. And I've got CJ with 4.5. Okay. Let's see what we got. Oh, I meant to get that in. Oh well, you can't do everything. There we go. We got about we got 14 we could play with. Got anything out already here for 14? What's that? What's this? What are these? What are these? Oh, yeah, we do. Okay, let's have a look. It's gone. There's that. I got to have 2 pieces up here. I got to have, Chrome, so I got the chat, and I got to have OBS, and I can't find them half the time. Okay, we're going to put these in at $1.50 a piece, which is right in line. We've got these guys. These are state quarters cut out of a satin set, right? Now you got satin quarters, so they're among the lowest mintage of them all. These are 2007, and I've got P and D, all 10 satin cents issued that year. And these are incredibly affordable for their low mintages. In 2007, the mintage was around 800,000 or 750,000. Recheck PayPal. I will in a moment. As I said, we'll just carry it over for next week. But I think it's time we probably settled up here. So you got P and D. What do we have? We got Utah, Wyoming, Idaho. Got that great bird. I like that design. That's a pretty decent design. We got Washington. We got the dead animal on Montana. Again, one of my favorite designs because who would have the balls enough to put a dead animal on their quarter? Okay. On the front you have, flip it. We've got George, 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 and George. Non-focus. We'll put those right in. And you're going to find $1.50 a piece is right in line with reality. And you're going to find also that is incredibly cheap for coins with mintages less than a million. I mean, you're talking $1 a piece, $1.50 here. They're crazy cheap. People don't know about these satins. I keep talking them up. What happened to my hair? It fell onto my back. I'm going to shave that next. Lose the toupee. I still have it. It's in my bathroom. I could go get the hair and put it up and then do like a comb over, like the Donald. Hey, John, Paul, and Ringo. Okay, I'm going to give one more look over here, and then we'll select a way to give this prize away. Because somebody wants to get this, and everybody wants it, really. So we're even right now. Bradley's in with 15. Yep, I don't have anything laid out for that, so we're just going to carry that into next week. There we go. And that'll give us a decent start for next week. Okay. And I don't have to type stuff. That's the best part about this new format. Because the typing just killed me. Let's find my way back. I got to have this and that. And then this on top of that. Sounds like yep, George Foreman. He's got 5 kids. Right? Remember the George Foreman grill? George Foreman, the boxer. He's got 5 kids. Named them all George. Their middle names are different. I know a family, they had 5 daughters, and all their names were Mary. But again, all their middle names are different. I went up with this one girl. She was an Italian. Everybody in her family, their name started with A. It was A. Vinny, A. Mario, A. Sonny, A. Sal, A. Maria. Hammer time. We don't have a hammer. We don't need a hammer. We just, carry over any excess donations to next week. Okay, ain't that slick? So we got Walker, we got Merckx, we got Standing Liberty Quarters, we got George, and all the Georges. We have a whole herd of Georges. Dead animals, live animals, buffaloes, steels like you have never seen before, large cent, an 1804 half cent. We got that Screaming Eagle. What time is the football thing? Because they should have American silver Patriot dollars instead of American silver Eagles. Because the Patriots are going to whoop. They've already won. There is an alternative universe where the Eagles from, and of course we have these Ikes, these gorgeous Ikes are in the package. Isn't that nifty? We could take a look at these up close. Here's one of them. Here's one of them quarters. It's gone. It's still gone. Scope. There it is. This is the Standing Liberty quarter I was talking about. You got a full rim, 1928. Right, there's the bird. Okay, you ready for this? I wanted to find a way to keep the people that just show up looking for a freebie to get out. So we're going to have a trivia contest. Real simple. Trivia contest. And the first person to get this one correct, so you got to be quick. All right, first person to get it correct is going to win all this junk. You want some junk? Look at it. No, that didn't win. Look at all this good stuff. Huh? These Ikes are gorgeous. Let me get these out of the way so you can see all the rest. There we go. Okay, are you ready for this? Is everybody paying attention? Get in here. Hey, get over here. Somebody in the next room. The Eagles are from Philadelphia. Philadelphia. Sounds like a Daffy Duck thing. Okay, today's trivia question is really quite simple, and all you have to do is answer it. You must be 18. You must live in the United States. You must have a U.S. shipping address. No, the answer is not monkeys. You do not need to form it in the form of a question or a command. Just type it. It's real simple. Type the answer to the question. Where the heck are we? Here we go. In the Standing Liberty quarter, there's a little M right here. You can see it right there. This is the designer's initial. I need the first and last name of the designer of the Standing Liberty quarter. First one to get it wins everything. Okay, let's screw that up. And go. And we're going to watch this because somebody has already won. Jesus. Attics? Not Attics. Well, everybody's got it. Everybody is getting it. It's not John Morgan. No, I'm sorry, Corey. It's not John Morgan. Okay. Yep. Well, we got to. Oh, I see. Atkins was his middle name. Okay. Well, actually, Herman McNeil is the correct answer. So, Gone Fishing is who I show for being first here. And all I can do is find it again. Where to go? One moment. Yep, I'm going to show you the screen because it doesn't matter if you got it right or wrong or not. It matters that I see it. So we're going to go to the screen. What the hell's the screen? There we go. And have a look over here in the chat. And if we can see that, because I see Gone Fishing as number one. Right here. Herman. He even spelled it perfectly. Herman McNeil. And I don't care about spelling. So Gone Fishing. Here's what I need you to do, okay? Right beside my head. Stuff popping up here. Right beside my head is an email address. I need you to send me, first off, something that says, yes, I'm 18. And I need to see your shipping address sent to this email address so I can send you all this good stuff. Because that is how we do it. We just give it away easy. We don't have to wait for a drawing. I don't have to keep you in suspense. I'm not smart like that. I need books. We got books. So congratulations, Gone Fishing. I'll type it in. Congratulations. Now, is Gone Fishing here? He probably is. I'm looking at the chat right now, trying to see if I can see him. Hope he knows he wants. I'm looking. Sorry, didn't know. Gone Fishing. I think he passed out. Well, no matter. He'll catch up. Gone Fishing, get a hold of me and give me your shipping address. Corey, there's Chesapeake, there's Brian, Bradley, Mud. No Gone Fishing. Well, Gone Fishing's gone, so I guess we'll give it away to somebody else. Gone Fishing. If you do not claim your prize in the next 30 days, it'll be rolled over into another one. Yeah, I'm still yelling. Look at this. Look what you got. We found them. Okay, we got 10 of these things. These are quarters. These are satin finish. You're going to find they disperse light rather than reflect it. It's in these containers because that's part of the original mint set that these were cut from. So in 2007, all the coins in mint sets were satin finish. Kind of makes those rather rare. You only got you got less than 1 million of each one. Okay, we got 6 of these. Let me get back over here. Come on, work with me here. We got 6 of these Standing Liberty quarters. I've got one still under the scope. We'll add you right in here. These are good for $6 a piece. But you got 6 different dates, a couple of mint marks as an S as a D. This one right here, this little one, that is a seated Liberty dime from 1858. There's about 1,000 surviving specimens. We have a 3-cent coin. This is a 3-cent nickel from 1867. It's extremely fine, real nice coin. We got a bunch of little, these mercury dimes. They're not awesome, but they're pretty cool. They're a couple of bucks a piece. This big fat copper round. We got a couple of buffalo nickels. They're $4 or $5 a piece. 1933 S Walking Liberty half. Real decent, fine condition. Over here is a rare one. This is 300 surviving specimens on 1804 with the plain 4 and stems. Okay, 1838, large cent, very good. We get a couple of steel cents, and geez, if you like steels, if you like wheats, you're just going to scream about those. We have a perfect silver dollar here, perfect U.S. Eagle, 1 ounce of silver, and perfect slab for you. We'll keep that nice and pretty. And I've got 6 Eisenhower dollar proofs, all of them cameo. These are exquisite, and these are good for $10 a piece easily. I mean, easily. So I need you to send me over here at this email address your shipping address. And I'm going to send this stuff out to you. And this is on behalf of everybody here. Everybody makes this happen every week. It'll be a lot of fun. So what are you going to do with it? Give it to the kids, sell it off, hawk it, and buy drugs? What? You know, don't spend it all on whores and blow like I do. Congratulations, Gone Fishing. This will help boost up your collection skills, your collection hobby. You get exposure to different things that you may not have purchased on your own, but a lot of these you'll hold on to. SJ, you know what's a good almond butter is delicious. Almond butter. You take almonds, you stick them on the food processor, and you just spin them around. Family friendly. I can't swear. I do curse and barge a bit on the late night stream. Yep. What is the camera you use? I use that one. This is a Hewlett-Packard came with it. We have this little thing, right? This is the scope. 1000x, 2 megapixels or some damn thing. I don't really know what it was. It's a generic USB camera, 1000x, and it does this with a coin, right? You can zoom right in. It's easy to use, right? This is the coin under here. You move it around. I put the coin on a card, just like this. Well, just like that, just like this. Let me show you. And that lets me move the coin without touching it. And if I have that zoom way down, there's no way I'm going to get under that coin, especially if it's a small one. So I can move this around real easy. And this is a 2-center. That one's 1864. This is a large motto. And it's XF. Let's look at the camera. And I can zoom real good in here. I can actually get closer than this. Let me set it down to get a better look. There you go. This is like first coin with "we" on it. But oh, look at the detail you can pick up with that on the dentals. Right? I mean, how close do you want to get? You want to see the inside of the 8? I can drop that right down. I can get in a little bit closer. There it is. 1864. Wonderful detail. Look at the back. Get a big fat 2 right there. 2 cents. Why not? We got a Facebook group. It's called the YouTuber Coin Community. And you can go in that group, and I put a link for this. So you can go over to eBay or Amazon, whatever the heck it is. They're about 20 bucks, 21 bucks shipped. They're well worth it. Works on Windows 10. It doesn't say Windows 10, but it does work on Windows 10. But if it worries you, well, just go without. Look, take a risk. It's 20 bucks. You can pick up great detail with these. Over here, I've got that Be Cursed Logitech, and I have that on a. I tape it. Yeah, I tape it to the printer. Let's see if we can show that one off. So, because I got to get the where the hell is it? I got to get the cord out of the way, so I tape it onto the printer. So I'm always chasing tape on the cord. I mean, sometimes it's like a mop, but that's it. Oh, you can see it over here. Look in this window. That's the darn thing. But it does okay. You can look around and see stuff. That's on a tripod, which, oh, I'm not going to be able to show that. Okay, there it is. Get off those proofs, you. Okay, we're having some severe troubles. Good. Nobody move. Everybody hold completely still and we'll be okay. There. That was 50 bucks at Walmart. And for some reason, it's not very good. I don't care much for it. It doesn't zoom well. You can't get the darn thing to focus half the time. You got to tease it. Everybody get under your desk. Well, there it is. Well, I was quite worried that the first big show without a personal incentive of more entries would be successful or not. But we seem to be pulling it off. That's a $450 package, all this here. I want to thank everybody who contributed. And we're going to keep on doing this because, wow, look what you did for Gone Fishing. Gone Fishing, you got a channel? You got a video channel? You make videos? Let me see if I can find Gone Fishing. There he is. I hope I'm subbed to you, at least. Let me go to channel. So I'm going to load your channel. That's going to slow things down right here. But I'd like, if you have a channel, and I can get to you, Come on, please respond here, computer. I'm going to give you superpowers for the day. How about you post your channel so people can get over there and see, because hopefully you'll do a video of this package being opened up, and that'll be something to enjoy for everybody. You know, you get the kids in there; they love that stuff. You don't have any content yet? There we go. I'm going to subscribe. Make a video. You can do it with your phone. Somebody you know, I guarantee, somebody you know has a camera, so you can make a video. If you don't know anybody with a camera, I don't believe you. That's oldie saying. Ken has class on Saturdays at 3 o'clock. Yes, I do. If you're new to coin collecting, jump on in there. I try to cover some, a wide range. We get some simple classes where we talk about simple stuff like equipment or different coins. We have some advanced classes where we talk about, say, coin investing. A little bit of everything, where we take a topic and explore it. And, it's just like a lecture. And then we talk and tell jokes and that sort of thing. It's a lot of fun. Friday night, we have a sales show where I show up a whole bunch of coins, and you can buy them. All you have to do is get a hold of me by email. I've got items here that are always for sale. If you want something here, get a hold of me by email, and I will send you an invoice. And that's how that works. On Wednesday, we have a show just like this, except it's all wheat pennies. That's all it is, wheats. It's Wednesday wheats. And I do stretch it a little bit and put in like a Lincoln cent proof, like 1978 or something, or add in a satin cent, which would be, a memorial. So we tweak it just a little bit, but pretty much it's nothing but Lincoln cents and wheat pennies. And we put together a pretty good little package there. Works pretty good. And every week, we hope it gets bigger. Bill J's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Marty, he does it that way. Also just what he chooses. I hunt for stuff at the right price so we can get it in here. Because if the price is better, we can put in more coins. Works out pretty well. Hoogie says, still another package to open. Look, we got this. Don't go away. We're going to make this package here a little bit better. Gosh, I'm so glad you reminded me. Okay, listen up. Listen up. Okay, I can find my razor here. Hoogie, Scott Hugenboom over at Hoogie's Hobby Shop sent a coin. And I lost my damn knife. So, I'm going to go get one. It's here all the time. I'm never without it until I look for it. I'll be back in a moment. There it is. It was right here all along. I was right. Okay. Now, he sent this to add to the package. And I've been showing it off, and we're going to add this to the package. So I don't know what's in there now, but let's look at this. What do you suppose this is? I'm going to cut this gently. I know what's in there. So I know what I can do to cut it. But you can send coins rather than cash if you'd like to support the show that way. And let's see what we have being added to this package. And this is Scott Hugenboom adding this. Huh? Like it says, Professor Peavy. Ready? Beautiful card. It's a Hallmark. He cares. He cares about my feelings. Wow, yes. Thanks to all the contributors. Gone fishing. Pay attention. This is yours coming up. Look, we got a card. I'll get the card. You get the coin. And it says, hey, just a little something to help. She's not worth a lot, but unlike ourselves, she's in great shape. Looking forward to the new big show format someday, too. Stay groovy. That's right, stay groovy. You ready? You ready? It's a... God, look at that. It's a Morgan 1881. Okay, let's look at this a little closer. Gone fishing, this is coming your way. Look at the luster on this girl. Huh? It's New Orleans. That's an O. This is why we like this scope right here. It's an O. Check this out. This is an uncirculated girl from New Orleans is a darn rare thing, isn't it? Whoa, we dropped it. That's Scott Hugenboom told me that joke. Look at this girl, huh? Fantastic luster right across it. Beautiful surfaces. Very little contact mark here. The rims are exquisite. Oh yeah, this is a peach. That is as peach as they come. Look at that eagle. Look at the luster on this thing. $1. So there, you get a silver dollar, you get a silver eagle, you get 6 Eisenhower dollars. Damn it, man, look at this. We got a bunch of quarters. You get 6 silver quarters, 10 satin quarters, 5 mercury dimes, 2 buffalo nickels. You got, oh, a little thing over here, this little guy, the seated dime, a Walking Liberty half, a large cent, a half cent, a couple of steel cents, a big sack of these, and that thing. Oh yeah, that's a good looking coin. Thank you for Scott Hugenboom for sending that along. That is a heck of a nice little prize. You can look up the value on that. Anybody want to look? We can look at the, let's look at that. Let's look at this thing. Some people have never seen a Morgan dollar up close and personal. Okay, fantastic hair. I've got just the lightest touch of wear on it. Okay, that New Orleans girl been passed around a little bit, but just a little. Okay, we got a little bit of just a tiny touch of wear here, and this is the sort of thing I talk about cabinet wear, right? This is probably stored in a drawer or something for a long, long time. Just the tiniest touch here. You know, somebody in there, keep it in their soft drawer, maybe a special drawer, you know, the dining room where the good silver is, tucked away in a cabinet. But up here, this is exquisite. The cheek, exquisite. Them luscious lips. The surfaces are wonderful. I haven't checked it for VAMs. You'll have to do that yourself. You got that beautiful hairstyle with all the, you know, the Michael Zoolander stuff in there. I think the original design had an actual bird in there. Let's flip that over. But they said, no, we better put the coin on the back instead of in her hair because we might start some kind of fashion. How we look. There's a contact mark here and there, but otherwise, you're going to be proud to have, you're going to show this one off to your people you know. And there's the O. Yeah. This is a heck of a peach. Oh, wow, that's nice. You'd say MS64? What would you value that on a 1881 O? 1881 O in MS64. Where'd that other thing go? There's another one around here somewhere. No, no matter. $170. That brings us close to the $600 limit. That probably pushes us just, oh, some of these coins aren't worth what I said. They're really, you know, they're actually scratched. So it brings it down to $599.99. Yeah, that's a good looking coin. A little upside down here. Let's put that back over here. Wow. Now that I got nothing to do with that. This is all Scott right here. This is all Hoogie. By the way, you might want to get over and subscribe to Hoogie because he's been threatening to add some content. And if this is the kind of thing he has, you probably want to be involved in that. You didn't give the Morgan away, Hoogie did. Hoogie gave that away, yes. He contributed that to the community package. Yes, I understand. I get what you mean now. The 1099 thing. That's right. He contributed it, and I'm just setting it here for now. But let's get that into focus. Let's get that into better focus. Almost. Kinda. Yeah, you're going to be happy with this. This is a heck of a prize here. Oh, yeah. But if anybody else wants to send coins, we can just add them in just like that. So you got, look at this. Put these side by side. Which you like better? New, old. New, old, brown. Hoogie says, we got the content up today. Thanks for the plug. Hoogie, I'm going to give you a definite shout out. We're going to put your name down in the description here. But let me give you superpowers right now so you can add your link right now. How do I do this? There you go. You should now have superpowers. Why don't you just go ahead and post a link to your channel? Because you're the kind of folks that other folks would probably like. I'm already subscribed to Hoogie, she says. I don't know if I am. I just subscribed to Gone Fishing. So I got to load up Hoogie now. He's gone. Go to channel. There we go. That is a heck of a coin right there. Mike's here. There's Hoogie's Hobby Shop. He's got a small date versus large date pennies. That's a good way to start it out. I'm expecting to see some good content coming out of there. I'm going to subscribe. Oh, I am subscribed. Okay, no matter. Watch this video. It's 6 minutes and 31 seconds. That probably would be a fine investment in your future. Did you see this? Good God, look at that. And I'm going to put that in a brand new holder. It's a nice soft one. But I'll send this one along too, because why not? It's bigger. Sometimes those big coins can wreck a little flip. Okay, folks, I want to thank you for stopping in. Listen, we got Wednesday Wheats. It's the same format. We have it Wednesday at 9:30. We'll tear it up from there. Friday Night Madness starts also at 9:30. We have the Saturday afternoon coin class at 3 o'clock every Sunday. And we have the big show. You have shown that this thing's going to keep on going, even if there's no personal incentive. It's a selfless thing, but we do it for the community. We all chip in and put it out, and there it is. This will be going out in the mail tomorrow to Gone Fishing. And let me write that down, by the way, because sometimes I don't write it down. Gone Fishing. There you go. If you want to send something, I've got an email address here, and I'll get you my shipping address so you can send it in and put it in and, you know, really make a heck of a prize. Because look what happened. Did you see what did everybody see this? Did everybody see what Hoogie put in here? That is an impressive thing right there. What you folks do with this? I mean, you got Phoenix Van Life. She opens it up and she's going to spend time with her kids. You got Ray open his stuff up, and he sent that proof that what was it, MS-70, the Marsha, Jan, and Cindy coin. He sent that to Lincoln Central because Lincoln Central's got, you know, granddaughters who were Girl Scouts. So he sent them. He sent that Girl Scout coin to him. That was a heck of a thing. That's the sort of thing that these folks are doing with these prizes. So Gone Fishing, you're gonna have some things to share with the kids. If you're gonna leave this to the kids, you know, make sure they know what it is so they don't drop it in the coin store. But you can pull out one of these every time they come by. And look at this. Check this out. You can get your lawn mowed. You can get your wood stacked, right? You get the boards ripped up in the barn, right? You get your wood split. You get your dishes done real easy. Man, this is like, you know, you get like 2 years off with all this stuff. You get any teenage boys at home, put them right to work. That'll work. Got 3 grandkids. Yeah. Buffalo. Start slow, right? You got the wheats for that. You start slow with them wheats, and they'll like those. And then you can move up. Something like this, you might want to keep for yourself. Wait till they're old enough to understand it, because that's a neat thing. Same with this. Wait until they're at the point they can appreciate it and understand it. The buffaloes, okay, wait till next year. The wheats you can throw right at them. That's a neat thing. And then, of course, you got those Ikes over there. Want a $50 silver? Pave the driveway. You got your shoes on. Get to it. That's how it works. Folks, congratulations to Gone Fishing. Come back again next week. Stay groovy. We're going to have a great time. Congratulations and thank you for all your participants. Until next time, we'll see you later.